What's up, Bulldogs? My name is Mateo Gonzalez, and welcome to The Doghouse, where we review companies and see how our investors would invest. We have a lot of great companies here today, but first, let's meet our investors.
I'm Dr. Freitas, and welcome to The Doghouse.
Hi, I am Rachel Schoenhart, and I'm a social studies teacher here.
Hi, I'm Pushpa Winbush. I'm one of the school psychologists here.
Hello, I'm Erica Kuba, and I'm the career coordinator for Des Plaines Valley Region.
Hello, I'm Dave Manning, the assistant principal at Forsyth Brookfield. Happy to be in the house.
We have a lot of great investors up here today with a lot of experience and a lot of wisdom to share. But first, let's meet our first company. Hi, once again, I'm Mateo Gonzalez. Welcome to The Doghouse. We have our first company here, and they're ready to take some names with Brew Bunch. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Charles Thompson, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Zoe Ziemba, and I'm a freshman.
And Brew Bunch, that's a very interesting name. What do you guys do?
We basically specialize in selling luxury breakfast items like coffees or crepes and stuff like that.
And where did you guys get the inspiration for this product from?
We basically just kind of went through a bunch of different names that we thought could work, and this one was the best because, alliteration usually works best, so that's what we did. That's
awesome. It's time for you guys to meet the dogs, all right? Walk with me.
So we are Brew Bunch, and we're founded by Zoe Ziemba.
And Charles Thompson.
Obviously, I'm Zoe Ziemba, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Charles Thompson, and I am a sophomore.
The mission of our brand is to deliver high-quality food and drinks to all of our customers.
And our target audience would be anyone who would love a little luxury in their daily lives, and we make sure that they get that.
And our vision is that everybody who comes to our food truck has the luxury experience that they deserve. On the left-hand side, you'll see our menu, which you also have in front of you. At the top, there are the monthly specials. And since we are opening in end of May, early June, which also that says on our announcement flyer, which I'll get to in a second, we have monthly specials featuring strawberries, which will be in season during that time. Also at the bottom, you have just any other information about changing of dietary restrictions. On our announcement flyer, it says that we open in Echo Park Lake, LA, and we start at 6 and we go to 5 p.m. And if you come to our food truck on the opening day, then you get a specialty cup that will offer discounts on any future purchases.
So these are our menu highlights, which are like the most popular ones. The Strawberry Breeze is a very refreshing and flavorful drink that has strawberries and strawberry puree mixed with a vanilla cream to kind of give it a creamy, tangy, and also sweet flavor.
And our Strawberry Crepe Spectacular is another one of the monthly specials, and it has strawberries blended into the batter to have a strawberry flavor throughout and topped with whipped cream and fresh strawberries.
Our most popular menu item would be the iced matcha with strawberry cold foam. This drink is extremely popular because it represents our company's colors, and also it gives the taste that we would like to provide for everyone.
Our positive qualities is that we have high-quality ingredients in all of our foods and drinks. We are also innovative in making new recipes, but we have the same quality that you come to expect. And we have a positive environment full of just great workers and great food and drinks.
So our engagement and content, our plan is to be very present on social media and to hopefully get some social media influencers to make an appearance with us. So that way we can kind of bring more attention to ourselves and become more popularized.
We plan to utilize TikTok and Instagram, seeing as those are really popular among younger generations. Also, we plan to do behind-the-scenes content, customer moments, and ranking of new menu items.
Because mornings shouldn't just fill you up, they should spoil you.
Our pink truck delivers high-quality ingredients and food to elevate your everyday. We also plan to bring the high-quality ingredients and foods, drinks, everything to the streets of LA.
We would love to not make it a chain because we feel keeping it a single company would make it more personalized and keep it fresh. We would love to become a staple tourist spot in LA that everyone would love to go visit whenever they visit. And we would love to also move around LA and maybe other places so that way we can spread the luxury to everywhere.
If you have any other questions, obviously I'm Zoe Ziamba, this is Charles Thompson. You can call this phone number or this location.
So I have the first question, okay? I gotta ask, okay? How are you gonna spoil me? I loved your pitch and your product, Tell me more, how are you going to spoil me? Because I can buy coffee and crepes or products, right? Anywhere I go, how are you gonna spoil me?
Well, LA, as we all know, is very expensive, and these prices really do rival that of Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, seeing as those prices are getting higher every year. And we have so many crepe options that you might not be able to find everywhere, and we also go around LA, so wherever you're working or wherever you're visiting, you will be able to find us easily and quickly.
All right, I have the next question. So you mentioned influencers. I think that's a great option to promote your brand. Who would be an ideal influencer that you guys maybe have in your mind?
Do you want to answer this one?
Sure. I think ideal influencers would be maybe an actor like Millie Bobby Brown, or maybe some people that are very online, like Carter Kench.
And some Kardashians, seeing as they are in LA and they are very influential.
Yes.
What would you consider to be successful? How would you measure your success?
Really just how many people that we give a luxury experience to. I mean, our company is based on the people that come to us, not really the amount of money we make, because, I mean, what's a business without its customers?
Awesome. So I love your branding and the colors and everything that you use in this. And I see that you're using strawberries as your first month. Are you planning on changing up the fresh ingredient every month? And if so, what will that look like for your branding?
Yeah, we are planning to change up the specials every month. And we're thinking of changing it based on holidays or seasons, like fall drinks, maybe with cinnamon in it, or Christmas drinks that give you kind of a sense of Christmas.
And our pink and green color scheme would not change just because it's strawberries, because that is what you kind of come to know.
Thank you.
Well done with your pitch. Who is your target audience? It sounds like you want to cater towards the luxurious, maybe movie stars or celebrities. What's your take on like younger generation?
Well, it's not just towards celebrities and things, because we want to give the luxury experience to everyone, not just the people that come to expect the luxury experience, like celebrities and massive influencers. Also, we are very targeted towards Gen Z, since they travel a lot and they are very active on social media, which will help our promotion.
Just to follow up, so you said that you were going to do profiles of your customers that come through, or center them and make them a focal point. Do you plan on using some of your customers in some of your social media, presence?
If they agree to. I mean, obviously, we're not going to force anyone to be on a video that they don't want to be on.
All right. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys did awesome.
Welcome back, Bulldogs. Again, my name is Mateo Gonzalez, and welcome back to the Doghouse. Here, we have an interesting new company, Holy Smokes, with a nice little twist on the barbecue scene. Let's introduce them.
I'm Lucia Rodriguez.
I'm Lauren Mantell.
And I'm Elizabeth Heinel.
Right. What made you guys decide on barbecue? I mean, there's a lot of foods to choose from. Barbecue's a very popular option, but what made you guys land on it?
I think we decided to do barbecue because it's more of like the homemade style, very like family oriented and friendly, so we just wanted to go with a nice family vibe to it.
I love family values. That's what we're all here to see. I'm very excited to see what you guys are exactly what you guys are planning to do with your product. Let's meet the dogs.
This is our food truck. It's Holy Smokes. We make barbecue food. Our target audiences are families, group events, and commuters. It has a comfortable setting that makes it friendly for all people. Our team is...
I'm Laura Mantel, I'm the manager.
I'm Lucia Rodriguez, I'm the service window attendant.
And I'm Elizabeth Heinel, I'm the chef.
Our vision is to stay with the current trends while also keeping the backyard family barbecue theme. And we're very family oriented, so families and kids friendly. And our mission is to explore barbecue through different flavors. Our menu includes entrees like Southern Serenade, stacked ribs, blazing barbecue pulled pork, sizzling flame grilled burgers. We've got drinks, tea-rific, which is tea, water or soda. Our sides are mac and cheese, corn on the cob, and cornbread. And our sweet treats, so desserts, are crazed cannolis and Italian cloud.
So for our star menu items, we have the Southern Serenade stacked ribs. For $13.99, they're a slow-cooked beef rib covered in honey barbecue sauce. The slow cooking process and the honey barbecue sauce is what makes this dish one of the favorites. And then we have our side of mac and cheese for $5.99. It's a cheesy pasta dish covered in a rich cheese sauce and then topped with breadcrumbs and baked. The creamy country combo is what really makes this dish one of the favorites as well. Our best quality is probably our unique blend of flavors and our homemade touch we bring to each dish. Our smoky entrees blend perfectly with our savory sides and sweets. And our grand opening is June 12th at 2 p.m. Make sure to stop by and get some food and free coasters.
Our engagement plan is new social media posts weekly, hosting local events and fundraisers, free coasters opening day, and getting involved in the community. Our selling proposition is we aren't just any barbecue restaurant. We are a community-based small business with backyard barbecue. Our core value, everyone is treated like family.
So our vision for the future is we hope to bring more people together with our love for barbecue, with even bigger hopes to expand in the near future, not only with food trucks, but also a permanent location. Barbecue isn't always just about the food, but also about bringing people together. That's why we have like the family theme, backyard barbecue. So we hope you join the Holy Smokes family.
Holy smokes. I have the first question for you out today. So in your pitch, you highlighted that your ingredients is what makes the food tasty. Can you share some of that secret recipe? What are some of the ingredients you guys use?
So we're mostly just like the barbecue. So we have ribs and then we have pulled pork. We really like to highlight like the barbecue aspect, the barbecue sauce, the honey, the really smoky flavors. And then for the mac and cheese and the sides, we have mac and cheese, corn on the cob, cornbread. So it's just pretty basic stuff, but it goes really well together.
Is the barbecue sauce homemade, or do you use different products that are available?
Homemade. It's all
homemade.
Yeah, it's the homemade style.
All right, so I love that your brand really kind of emphasizes the theme of family, but you also mentioned that beyond tradition, you will kind of keep up with the trends going on. Can you walk me through that? How would you kind of incorporate new themes, new trends within your brand, but also stick true to the family outdoor barbecue feel?
So we would stick with the backyard theme, but maybe we could incorporate the newer trends into social media posts or like things that are more temporary than the theme.
Thank you.
So I'm a vegetarian, so what are some vegetarian options for me?
Yeah, so we have one vegetarian entree. It's the tangy vegan tofu skewers. It's crispy grilled tofu and veggies served with spicy mayo. So that's a very vegan, vegetarian friendly option.
Okay.
first and foremost, I love how punny everything is. I think that that's great, and you're really catering to that mom in me, so I love that, very family oriented. But going further in that, as a mom, when I'm deciding what type of food I'm gonna get for my family, I need there to be a really specific menu that's going to cater to all of us. So what on your menu caters to kids specifically? And then are you doing something with different portion sizes to make sure that it really caters to the whole family?
So I'd say our best menu item would probably be the burger. It's just a basic burger. You can alter it with what you want on it, plain, cheese, you know, all that. And then I'd say the mac and cheese and the corn and the cornbread, and then the Italian cloud, which is just like a custard. It's all pretty kid-friendly, it's pretty basic, and I think everyone would enjoy it. We don't have size differences, but we do have those options, yeah.
So just to follow up real quick, is it served family style? Like if I'm gonna get a slab of ribs, is that supposed to be for my whole family?
I'd say it's more for like personal servings, because it's a food truck. We want to keep it a little more manageable, so yeah.
Thank you.
All right, first off, great presentation. Your visuals are fantastic. Your logo looks great. It's engaging. What's gonna make you stand out from all the other food trucks?
Probably the theme again. Most food trucks, most like barbecue places are more of different, like more of an opposite theme. And then I think the family-friendly vibe, the backyard theme, is sort of different from the other ones that'll make us stand out more.
And then to go with that as well, I'd say most food trucks are pretty like quick-paced. You know, you get your food and go. And I'd say ours would have more like a seating area where you like can sit, enjoy your food. You could still take it out if you want, but like just to make it that more comfortability, like the style. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your pitch.
Yeah.
You guys have a wonderful thing here, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
What's up, Bulldogs? Welcome back to the Doghouse. We got 4 brand new contestants for you here today with another interesting theme that I think will intrigue a couple of our older gentlemen. Let's see what we have first.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Nick.
I'm Eli.
I'm Lucas.
And what's your guys' company name?
The Phat Truck.
Phat Truck.
All right. I heard you guys are a little blast to the past. Can you explain why you chose a more 2000s theme for yours?
We chose the 2000s theme we wanted to hop on a new idea that's going to come up soon, as more people are going to want to feel a nostalgic feeling, and we kind of want to bring some of our customers back to the past.
All right. That's a great idea. It's very unique, very interesting, and we're seeing how you guys do in the Doghouse. You guys come on, follow me. We'll beat the dogs.
So our company, Phat Truck, we are a 2000s brand company. We want to bring back our customers to a time where they can all fondly remember. We want to meet the team. I'm Lucas.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Nick.
I'm Eli.
Who we are. Our mission is to create a community with fellow young people around an era we personally love, the 2000s. Our vision is to jump into this new idea of bringing nostalgia to younger generations, hoping to celebrate for years to come. Our community consists of a few teens, us, and some young adults, and will hopefully expand over time. Want to tell them about our menu?
Yeah, we have the Paris Hilton, the Manny Pacquiao, the LeBron, and the Spider-Man. All like 2000 themes. I'm sure you guys remember those people and things.
I'll tell you about some of our menu items. The Paris Hilton. She's an iconic figure of the 2000s. We all know her. We wanted to dedicate this dish with her signature pink and a croissant, and then some cinnamon in there to represent her sass. And then the LeBron. This dish shows the colors of the Cavaliers, where LeBron made most of his impact in the NBA. The cake is supposed to represent his identity in the 2000s, and that's why we dedicated it to him. And then one of our popular items would be the Spider-Man. This item holds popularity among our Phat Truck fans because of the combination of 2 dessert themes, creme brulee and cheesecake. This item also holds a theme of New York, Spider-Man's hometown, as you may know. With its red color and the extra blue on top, you can see why we dedicate this dish to such a good hero.
We choose quality before initiative, supporting young teens with the journey ahead, homemade original recipes to find at only our truck, and a tight-knit community of food lovers, and to be part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, we do have some plans for the future. We plan to further expand our food truck with more recipes, more employees, and turn it into eventually a chain across all of Illinois. We have a new dish called the Michael Jackson that will be dropping on June 30th. It features chocolate and vanilla, black and white. So yeah, we're excited for the future, for sure. Our content strategies, we try to, get high engagement, post to TikTok and Instagram daily, just promoting our food, getting to know, the founders of the company, and just like getting our brand and image out there.
Our engagement plan. We plan to interact with our audience through our truck, obviously, and social media, but we would also have different outing events, such as new menu item releases and other things. We would like to grow our following through word of mouth. As we know, Oak Brook Mall, where we're going to debut our truck, is a very densely populated area. So hopefully, when someone tastes one of our amazing dishes, they'll be able to spread that around. Our monetization strategy. I believe in selling our products at a fair price for the labor we put in. So we'd probably be selling our products at $5 to $7 each per baked good. That would probably be the cost of however much the batch is. But when you consider how much work we're going to be putting in and how much we want to do with our product, I do think that that is a fair price, and I think that our customers will love it. Our vision. We hope to expand our business by getting more pastry items on the menu, employing more people, and eventually buying a few new trucks. We would like to expand our influence out to the greater Chicago area and eventually beyond as we become a franchise, hopefully. It's the Phat Truck.
It's the Phat Truck.
Phat Truck, okay, yep. Nice pitch. I have the first question for you all. So you highlighted so many dessert items. I saw LeBron James, Paris Hilton there, Manny Pacquiao, very well-known celebrities. How did you decide, those celebrities? What was your process? Can you tell us a little more?
Yeah,
and then my second question is, did they approve of those products? Go ahead, Phat Truck.
So we wanted to just give people a 2000s, theme of nostalgia, like things that people all remember from that era, whether you were 3 years old or 30 years old in the 2000s, there were some just iconic figures. And, as we grow our brand, we might hope to, connect with those people and, ask about, like, hopefully they don't copyright claim us or anything, because that would, break my heart and all our customers' heart too. But, yeah, just like give something iconic to associate our brand with, you don't think of it as a, jelly-filled donut, you think of it as some of your favorite, figures from a past era.
All right, Phat Truck, creative pitch. So question that kind of popped up in my mind right away was, so for your younger customers who may not know some of the iconic people, right, that you kind of have a part of your brand, how are you going to bridge that disconnect to make sure that your younger customers also want to, buy your products?
Well, history lives through a lot, and whether their parents are going to tell them about it or whether they're going to see it through our menu items, I believe that this is a unique pitch for people to remember and people to learn too. So that's why I think even if they don't know, this could be that next step to a lot of kids figuring out a lot of things that they like.
All right, so I loved your pitch as well. I'm going to go the other end of it, right? I'm another whole generation on the other side of the spectrum, right? So how are you going to entice people of my generation to maybe, or are you excluding? Is your target audience just younger generations?
Well, that's interesting because you see, this plan is kind of covering how we're going to grow as time goes on, right? Because obviously it's going to be more nostalgic as time goes on. However, I do also believe that older people can learn about different 2000s figures and such, and they could kind of find some joy in what other people live through,
Yeah, a good dessert is always a good one. Yeah.
Awesome. I love everything about the Phat Truck and how fat even in and of itself is spelled, and even your slides were popping out at us and your shirts pop out at us. Just everything that you guys have all kind of flows together. You guys have a great location of Oak Brook to start your truck. I really liked that as well. Are you going to incorporate any drinks with the decades as well, or are you going to would you consider like specifically just like changing it up for a month and being 1990s, or is it always going to have some form of 2000s?
You know, we would like to eventually expand to like coffee even maybe, or like hot drinks, you know, and down the line when we get established, you know, right now we're just focusing on the pastry part of it, you know, get our name out there, get known, and then maybe, you know, get some drinks, maybe even, you know, cold brew coffee. You know, we never know where we could go, you know, with the right amount of support and recognition. But I think we're always gonna say it's 2000s, you know, that's our thing.
Sure. All right, last question before the question. Just want to say great engagement plan. You guys are super creative, love the logo. I didn't see a whole bunch of pricing, so is it gonna be 2000s pricing?
See, I definitely, well, like we said, we want to approach a quality first initiative over everything. So I mentioned some pricing possibly, but quite honestly, I feel like with the quality we want to present to our customers, we don't want to be a business that's going to start cranking out stuff for cheap, you know? I want to be someone who puts heart and love into all of our dishes, and if our customers love that enough, you know, we should have a good retaining audience.
All right. Love the product, love the engagement plan. You guys did a great job. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Bulldogs. Again, my name is Mateo Gonzalez, and welcome back to the Dog House. Today here, we have a brand new company with a very berry idea for you guys. Let's introduce them.
Hey, I'm Paola.
I'm Daniel.
So our food truck is mainly based on pastries. Sure, you see taco trucks around, chimichangas, whatever it is, but you don't usually see like food pastry. You don't see any desserts. So that's what we're based on.
All right, it's a very interesting idea, very cool idea. I'm interested to see how you guys fare against the dogs. Let's go into the doghouse.
So our food truck is called Berry Sweets. It is based on the show Strawberry Shortcake. I don't know if you guys know that, but...
Okay, meet the marketing team. So it's me, Paola, Daniel, and Aslyn.
Yeah.
She's not here today. I wish she was, but she's part of the marketing team too. What I liked most about our presentation and doing this project was the designing part. I loved all of that, making it our own.
I love coming up with ideas for our menu, and I really just like helping Paola with coming up with ideas, and as well as Aslyn, who's not here. But yeah, and she liked doing most of the research, but that's pretty much all she did. So our brand is basically it could be an to-go pastry kind of food truck, but it also can be, you can just sit down and enjoy food with family or friends. And our mission is to make people feel comfortable and really happy with who they're spending time with relatives, as mentioned. And we would love to expand. Our first food truck is going to be located in San Francisco, California. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, this is our grand opening flyer. We tend to expand, so we are going to be located in San Francisco, California, but from here to a year, if our sales go up, we plan to expand all over America, including right here in Chicago. Our most popular menu item is the strawberry glazed meatballs.
We wanted to do something more versatile than other food trucks.
Yeah, Daniel told me he went to Chili's, he saw some meatballs, he's like, hey, let's put it in our menu. So, yeah.
And adding on to that, as well as the cinnamon chips and salsa on the side, I got chips and salsa at Chili's, and it inspired me.
Most of our menu is based on strawberries, as is strawberry shortcake, so that's mostly what we're going at.
And some positive qualities of our brand is that we prioritize allergies first, because we don't want any bad stuff to happen, obviously. And we use organic ingredients. We don't like, to be unhealthy. And we create a happy, fun sense of,
We prioritize the health of our loyal customers.
Yeah.
All right, our engagement, we plan to do giveaways at the beginning of when we start our project and we start expanding on social media. So when you start buying from us, you will be getting a free cupcake or a free dessert going along with it.
So a vision for the future, as previously mentioned, we plan to expand and become a well-known food truck. That's pretty much our vision for the future, but we also want to increase in a bunch of our sales and be successful on social media as well.
So our first recipe is strawberry shortcake waffle recipe card. It's your basic strawberry waffles with some strawberries on the side, some whipped cream. And these are the steps of creating it and how you're gonna measure the items.
Okay. These are our strawberry pancakes. Again, just normal pancakes, but with strawberries, as well as the strawberries and whipped cream, as Paula mentioned, as well as the steps to create it, and it is really good. I'd appreciate it if you would make it.
These are our business card as we gave out to the judges. And this is a link to our website, Berry Sweets. It contains our contact, our catering, as we are going to be catering to all around, and what we're about.
And
that's our presentation and our project.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very sweet, nice pitch. So I have the first question for you all. I saw that you shared some recipe of some of the products that you guys will be selling.
Yeah.
Will you be sharing recipes of all that you sell to your customers? I saw 2 during this presentation.
Yeah,
and
those are just 2 examples of what we will be selling our recipes, but we do plan to give out all of them. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, hi Berry Sweets. So it seems that you have a very eclectic menu. How do you plan to promote all the different items? I know that most of your items have, right, a strawberry ingredient to it, but how do you plan to market the variety of items that you have?
We plan to market that through social media and advertisements, in stores and
What would that look like in stores and in advertisements such as what?
like in newspapers. We'll try to get in newspapers and just maybe billboards if that's a chance.
We plan to be the face of many pastries around us, so hopefully.
So it seems like a really good menu. I think my question is there's a lot of dessert places around, right? So what can you tell me as an investor? What can you tell me to convince me that I'm going to get something out of this profit-wise? That it's going to be a profitable business.
So profit-wise, as I said before and I mentioned, in Chicago and everywhere around, you see food trucks. You see many of them, don't get me wrong. There are taco trucks, there's everything around. But what you don't see are pastries on the go. When you're walking down the street and you feel, hey, I want something sweet, I want a drink, I want a lemonade, but where's everything at? They're in the suburbs. They're not in downtown Chicago. So that's something that's affordable for you and our prices are low. So hopefully you can invest in that.
So you guys mentioned that you are thinking about offering catering off of your menu. How do you plan to do that based out of a food truck?
Well, it's our first time experiencing with this kind of catering, but we try to help as many people as we can with our food. So if they ever needed help, you can go to the website and you could just ask.
And once our sales start going up, we will be producing more trucks. So let's say you have a big party and you need catering for sweet something, like your children's birthday party, a 5-year-old. Our truck will come to you and bring out the food to you.
All right, last question. Comment first. Fantastic logo. I love it. I don't know if you thought about what the design would look like on your food truck, but could we expect different fruit in different trucks going forward, maybe?
Yeah, maybe going forward, seeing how we go and how it's going, we could definitely expand that, our menu.
Yeah, it's just our first time doing a theme of a show, right? But going forward, we plan to do different specials and different food items based on different characters.
But we do hope to stay in the same kind of category like berries, but obviously not staying in strawberries. Maybe other ones like blueberries.
Yeah. Well, fantastic job. I love the theme. Good luck to you, and thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back, entrepreneurs. First of all, I want to say you guys did a fantastic job pitching your ideas to us dogs. We can have breakfast, we can have lunch, and we can have dinner. So at some point, we'll make sure we visit everyone. But today we do have to highlight one group of entrepreneurs that we believe will maximize our return of investment as sharks. And with that said, the winners are Phat Truck.
Phat Truck, you guys have won the doghouse for today. How do you guys feel?
I feel great. Grateful.
Feels pretty good.
Feel pretty accomplished.
What do you guys?
Feel very, very good.
Not bad. What do you guys plan to do with your win?
Expand our business with the investments.
I'm just gonna get to it. I'm glad they invested in us.
Yeah, take the publicity, use it to our advantage, you know?
Hopefully turn it into a chain someday.
All right, that's all great. That's all great. Again, congrats. All right, you guys won it. It's big, big, big things for you guys. Thank you, dogs. Thank you for the rest of our contestants for competing. And we'll see you guys next time on the Doghouse.